Assalamu alaikum, good morning. Are you hearing me, students? Hurry up, reply, please,
Yes, miss.
so that I can understand whether you are listening me properly or not. Okay, very good. Of you, Dua Kashif. Actually, there was a continuous network problem here, and because of that, there was continuous disturbance in the class.
Hello.
So we are doing before that translation. You know that lecture number 58 we were discussing translation part 2, and we have already discussed the rules for using is mr, that is mr are representing the present time, was and were are representing the past time, and I have given you some of the examples how these are translated. We were discussing negative and interrogative sentences. Were these boys absent yesterday? क्या ये लड़के कल गैर हाजिर थे? Absent means गैर हाजिर. Is this water to drink? क्या ये पानी पीने के लिए है? Are not boys fond of stories? Fond of means पसंद करना या शौकीन होना. क्या लड़के कहानियों के मुश्ताक नहीं होते? मुश्ताक means शौक रखने वाला. Now I'm going to discuss the translation rules of use of there. There is used to start a sentence, okay, and it is used to express the presence or absence of something. It means anything which is present anywhere or absent from anywhere. We are expressing this by the use of there. Some helping verbs are used with there, like to show the present time. Is used for singular things. Present time, for present time representing the present time, are is used for showing the plural things. And for the past time, was is used for the singular things. And past time, were is used for the plural things. When I'm giving you the examples, you will understand more clearly. Some examples are here. It can also be used to show something, like it is morning, सुबह हो गई है. It is 5 o'clock by my watch. मेरी घड़ी में 5 बजे हैं. You should remember that how to mention the time. 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8:30, half past 10, quarter to 10, like that. But remember, use the preposition by, my watch. Don't write in my watch or on my watch. We always use by for mentioning the time. गर्मी का, it is summer, गर्मी का मौसम है. You all know that summer, winter, autumn, spring are seasons, so we can say that गर्मी का मौसम है. It is a wet day. Wet day, it means बरसात का दिन. Wet day doesn't mean गीला दिन. It means बरसात का दिन है. Is it not time to go out? क्या बाहर जाने का वक्त नहीं है? You can see that it is intro-negative sentence. There are 40 boys in our class. हमारी जमात में 40 लड़के हैं. I have already told you that class is written जमात in Urdu. There was some mistake in it. उसमें कहीं गलती थी. When we are writing was, then it means we are representing the past time. So I have written here थी. There are no pictures in this book. इस किताब में तस्वीरें नहीं हैं. There was a wooden bridge to cross the river. Wooden bridge means लकड़ी का पुल. क्रॉस पार करना. दरिया को पार करने के लिए एक लकड़ी का पुल था. There was no room for him on that bench. Room means space here. Room doesn't mean कमरा. इस बेंच पर उसके लिए जगह नहीं थी. I hope you are understanding very clearly. Now I'm giving you some examples of use of can and could. Can is used to express ability or power of doing a thing in the present. It means when we are representing the present time and in which we show the power or ability to do something, we use can. And could, which is the second form of can, it is used to express the same thing, that is ability or power of doing a thing, but in the past time. Okay, remember the difference between can and could. Can is used to show the ability during the present time, and could is showing used to show the ability during the past time. Now, there are some examples. Use of can, could, may, might, must, or should, ought, can and could. He can do this exercise. It means he has the ability to do the exercise. Exercise means mashq. वो उस मश्क को हल कर सकता है. She can swim well. वो अच्छी तरह से तैर सकती है. Well means अच्छी तरह. You could come to my house. Could. Now, remember, it represents the past time. तुम मेरे घर आ सकते थे. Can, it can translate in the way सकना. सकता है, सकता था, सकती थी, सकते थे. Can you read and write? Now again present time. क्या तुम पढ़ और लिख सकते हो? Could he not help you in this matter? Matter means मामला. It means could, which shows the past time. क्या वो इस मामले में तुम्हारी मदद नहीं कर सकता था? Now, an instruction is written here. Can कुव्वत या सलाहियत जाहिर करने के लिए इस्तेमाल होता है. इसके बाद जो infinitive लगाते हैं इसमें to नहीं लगता. Could लफ्ज can का past tense है. It means we cannot write with can with to. He can to do this exercise. We are not using any to here, and we directly use can as a helping verb with some main verb in the sentence. I hope you are understanding. Now, some translation rules for the use of may and might. May is used to express ability or power of doing a thing in the present tense. Same thing like can or may. They are representing the same things. Might, which is the second form of may, it is used to express ability or power of doing a thing in the past tense. Past tense, no, past tense, past time. Okay, remember this thing. May or can both are using to show the ability in the present time, and might and could are used to show the ability during the past time. But there is another use of may, which is may is also used to seek permission, to ask permission. Like, may I go to outside? May I go to drink water? Like you are asking permission from us during the class. May is also used to pray. To pray. May you live long, like that. Okay. Now here are some examples to show may and might. He may go there. Now this is the simple sentence which shows the ability. Go there, मुमकिन है कि वो वहां जाए. May can be translated into the word mumkin. They may not catch the train. मुमकिन है कि इन्हें गाड़ी ना मिले. He worked hard so that he might get a scholarship. उसने सख्त मेहनत की. Worked hard, past tense. सख्त मेहनत की means वो मेहनत कर चुका है ताकि वो वजीफा हासिल कर सके. Scholarship means वजीफा, the money given by the organization. May I come in, sir? Now you can see that it is a permission, but in the form of a question. So we have to write the or place the question mark at the end. जनाब क्या मैं अंदर आ सकता हूँ या क्या मुझे अंदर आने की इजाजत है, both are correct, but the first sentence is more much better. जनाब क्या मैं अंदर आ सकता हूँ? Yes, you may. Now in this the permission has been granted. हाँ, तुम अंदर आ सकते हो, यानी तुम्हें अंदर आने की इजाजत है. लफ्ज में इम्कान या इजाजत. इम्कान मीन्स मुमकिन है, वॉट एवर आई हैव टोल्ड यू. एंड सलाहियत या इजाजत के लिए भी इस्तेमाल होता है, या दुआया जुमलों में भी इस्तेमाल होता है. ठीक है. मे might is the past tense of may. Remember this thing. May is used in many places, and according to the sentence we have to translate it into Urdu sentence. He may go there, मुमकिन है वो जा सके वहां पे. ठीक है. Like this, may I come in which the permission has been asked. So you should remember all these things very carefully, how to translate, Because of that, I am giving you some identification points how to translate some of the sentences into Urdu. Now I come to the next word, use of should. Should is used to express obligation, farais, duties, responsibilities. Okay, we should do that. We should not do that. It means whatever the duties assigned to us, we have to follow. Now, some examples are here. Should shows the duty and obligation. We should not eat too much. हमें बहुत ज्यादा नहीं खाना चाहिए. ओके, यू शुड स्पीक द ट्रुथ. तुम्हें सच बोलना चाहिए. इट मीन्स व्हेन वी आर ट्रांसलेटिंग शुड इनटू उर्दू, द वर्ड कम्स चाहिए. ओके, रिमेंबर, वी शुड ओबे आवर एल्डर्स. हमें अपने बड़ों का कहना मानना चाहिए.
10 मिनट्स कवर कर लीजिएगा जो डिफरेंस है.
हमें अपने बड़ों का कहना मानना चाहिए. I hope you are understanding. We should not eat too much. We should respect our elders. We should always speak the truth. We should never tell a lie. We should never tell a lie. हमें कभी भी झूठ नहीं बोलना चाहिए. Never means कभी भी नहीं.
रिवीजन किया था जी, वो वाला लेक्चर कल आपने मुझे सुबह में भेजा है. नहीं, वो तो पहले चेक हो चुका.
Now I hope you are understanding. Now the another word which I want to discuss here, use of let. Let is used to express suggestion. Suggestion means to give idea to something to do that. Okay. Now, actually, let is used to show the imperative sentences as well. You can understand that imperative sentences in which we are giving any suggestion or any idea, then we are using let. Now, some examples are here. Let him come in. उसे अंदर आने दो.
लेकिन ये आपने मुझे करेक्ट करके दिया.
It means it ends in do. We are giving the instructions. Do या दे या दीजिए. Okay. Let me do this work. मुझे ये काम करने दो. Let me means अपने आप के लिए कहा जा रहा है. मुझे ये काम करने दो. Let them go to the river. River means दरिया. Them means more than one person. उन्हें दरिया पर जाने दो. Let us sit down. Us means including me. Let us sit down. आओ बैठे. Or you can say that हमें बैठने दो. Let the lecture begin. Begin means शुरू होना या शुरू करना. Lecture शुरू होने दो. Let him not read this book. Now here you can see the negative sentence here. It comes in the negative meaning. Let him not read this book. उसे किताब मत पढ़ने दो. मत पढ़ने दो, ना पढ़ने दो. Same meaning. Do not let them sit in the sun. Do not. It also it is a negative sentence. It means उन्हें sun means सूरज, but here it means धूप. उन्हें धूप में मत बैठने दो. Do not let the boy go there. लड़के को वहां मत जाने दो. He does not let me in. It means there are two subjects. वो मुझे अंदर नहीं आने देता. वो मुझे अंदर नहीं आने देता. वो मुझे अंदर आने से मना कर रहे हैं. Okay? They do not let me do my sums. वो सवाल निकालने नहीं देते या वो मुझे सवाल हल करने नहीं देते. I hope you are understanding. Imperative sentence में जब first person या third person इस्तेमाल करना हो तो let इस्तेमाल करते हैं. Remember first person और third person. Let के बाद हमेशा personal pronoun आता है. Let him do this. इसे करने दो, ठीक है, लेकिन let he do this, it is गलत. It means we are using him, her, them, us, whatever. We are not using he, she or like that. We are not using the subjective pronoun here. We are using the personal pronoun in the form of him, his, her, them, whatever. Okay. I hope you have understood till here, but I want to, because there was some internet connection problem in the beginning, so I want to give you a review of some points, because there was a disturbance in the beginning of the lecture. So I'm giving you this lecture again,
बस 3
that
मिनट
it is English language lecture number 58, translation part 2. I have discussed in the beginning use of is, am, are as a main verb. They express the present time. Okay, and am is used with I, are is used with we, you, and they, and is used with he and she. Remember all these points, please. Okay, that where we use is, am, are, here they are not used for the showing the present continuous tense. They are not using as a helping verb. They are not using as an auxiliary verb, but they are using here as a main verb. And similar things for was and were. Was and were are used as a main verb here to show the past time. Okay.
of product of me.
And was is used with I, he and she, and were is used with we, you and they. Hope you are understanding everything. Now some examples which I want to show you again for is, am, are, was and were. It is his bag. Okay, ये उसका बस्ता है. Ahmad's father is a shopkeeper. अहमद के वालिद दुकानदार हैं. You are when you are watching this slide, you can see easily that is used to show the present time, is, am, are, and was and were are used to show the past time. I am a constable in the railway police. मैं रेलवे पुलिस में सिपाही हूँ.
The total amount, ठीक है.
They are your old friends. वो तुम्हारे पुराने दोस्त हैं. He was quite well. वो बिल्कुल खैरियत से था. Your parents were kind to you. तुम्हारे वालिदैन तुम पर मेहरबान थे. Kind means मेहरबान. I was the monitor of my class. मैं अपनी जमात का मॉनिटर था. They were quite helpless in this matter. Quite बिल्कुल helpless, लाचार और in this matter मामला, वो इस मामले में बिल्कुल लाचार थे. आई एम गिविंग यू suggestion for the translation of English to Urdu sentences, that if you are not able to translate them directly, word-to-word translation first, and after that you will assemble or make the complete sentence. Now some negative and interrogative sentences of is, am, are, was and were. Here in the form of examples, he is not a gentleman. You can remember that not always comes after the verb. Here these are used as a main verb, so we are using the not after the main verbs to show to make them negative sentences. And for interrogative sentences, these verbs come first in the beginning of the sentence. He is not a gentleman. Gentleman means शरीफ आदमी. वो शरीफ आदमी नहीं है. I am not a miser. मैं कंजूस नहीं हूँ. Miser means कंजूस. He was not here day before yesterday. Day before yesterday means the day which comes before yesterday. That means परसों. Okay. वो परसों यहाँ नहीं थे. Yesterday means पुराना कल, गुजरा हुआ कल. We are not worthless boys. Worthless means निकम्मा or without any value. हम निकम्मे लड़के नहीं हैं. You were not at fault. तुम कसूरवार नहीं थे. तुम गलती पर नहीं थे. This house is not to be let. Let means किराए पे देना. ये मकान किराए के लिए नहीं.
कम पड़ रहा है.
Some interrogative sentences I want to discuss here. Am I alone in the classroom? क्या मैं जमात के कमरे में अकेला हूँ? Remember, classroom means जमात का कमरा. Is your friend not guilty? Guilty means कसूरवार, or you can say मुजरिम. क्या तुम्हारा दोस्त मुजरिम नहीं है? Or I can write in the way, क्या तुम्हारा दोस्त कसूरवार नहीं है? Is this water to drink? Now you can see that क्या ये पानी पीने के लिए है? Again, you can see all the sentences have got the question marks at the end because these are interrogative sentences. do not forget to write the question marks at the end of the sentences and full stop. It means whenever you do some translation or any kind of grammar work or any type of literature work, you should remember to put the punctuation marks very clearly, because these have got some marks. Were these boys absent yesterday? क्या ये लड़के कल गैर हाजिर थे? Are not boys fond of stories, fond of शौकीन? It can be written in the form of मुश्ताक word in Urdu. क्या लड़के कहानियों के मुश्ताक नहीं होते? I hope you have understood everything very clearly. Then we have discussed use of there, which can represent the presence or absence of things. Is and are used with there to show the singular and plural things respectively. And similarly, was and were are used to show the past time for singular and plural things respectively. I have told you some of the examples here about there, that these shows the presence or absence of something. There was some mistake in it. इसमें कहीं गलती थी. There was no room for him on that bench. I have discussed this example. Room means space here. इस bench पर उसके लिए जगह नहीं थी. Now we have discussed after that use of can and could. Can and could both show the ability or the power of doing a thing. And can is used to show the present time and could is used to show the past time. Like she can swim well, वो अच्छी तरह तैर सकती है. You could come to my house, तुम मेरे घर आ सकते थे. Remember, can is used to show the present time and could is used to show the past time. Then we have discussed may and might. May is used to express the ability or power of doing a thing, like can, and might is also used to show the power of doing a thing or show the ability. But again, may is used to show the present time and might is used to show the past time. May is also used to seek permission, to ask permission. I have given you some examples like may I go to washroom, may I go to drink water, like you are asking us from the classroom. May is also used to pray, like may you live long, may you get first position.
38 आप लगा लीजिए.
Some examples I have shown you here. May I come in, sir? क्या मैं अंदर आ सकता हूँ? Yes, you may. हाँ, तुम अंदर आ सकते हो. Remember all these points. These are very much important. We have discussed that use of should. Should is used to express obligation or duty. You can say that. It means when we translate it into Urdu, then the word comes chahiye at the end. We should not eat too much. हमें बहुत ज़्यादा नहीं खाना चाहिए. We should speak the truth. तुम्हें सच बोलना चाहिए. You should speak the truth. तुम्हें सच बोलना चाहिए. We should never tell a lie. हमें कभी भी झूठ नहीं बोलना चाहिए. Then we have discussed at the end use of let, which shows the suggestion. Let him come in, उसे अंदर आने दो. Do not let them sit in the sun, मुझे धूप में मत बैठने दो. I hope you have understood everything very clearly. Now I am giving you 1 minute. Then you will ask me questions. Because it is the end of my lecture, I want you, if you have got any problem, please ask me so that I will give you replies and I will answer you and solve your problems. So there's a little bit time left. You can easily ask me any questions if you want to ask. And I also want to discuss some things that I will give you some vitrification homework of language. You have to do that in the English language journal, and I have already assigned the English literature assignment, one English literature assignment and one English language assignment before in the previous weeks. Do complete those assignments in the language and literature journals respectively. Remember this, you have to do all the English language work in English language journal and literature work in English literature journal, and you have to start the preparation for the midterm examinations as well. It means you have to start the learning of all things given in your journals, literature as well as language.
ये आ गया पार्ट
Complete everything, the learning as well as written work during the winter break. And this is the last class, online class before the winter vacation. So inshallah we will meet online after the winter vacation break. Okay, but I will give you some oral assignment to do, some learning. So please do complete everything during the winter break. Now it is your time to ask me any question. If you have got any confusions, please ask me. One more thing which I want to discuss, that tomorrow is the day to collect the English literature journals from me. Please come and collect your English literature journals tomorrow.
एक तो मैंने आपको
Hamad, winter break starts from 25th of December, and I think it will be till 10th of January, and it will also be written in the winter vacation homework paper which will be giving to you. So please come and collect your things and collect your winter vacation homework. If you have submitted your English literature journals, then you can collect them. Also, tomorrow is the day of collection. So please come tomorrow and collect your journals.
कि मल्टीप्लिकेशन को फॉइल मेथड का हुआ है कि फर्स्ट ये तो वो फिर हम जो बोल रहे हैं वो उससे मैच
Both are correct. Both is the second form. Okay, Nawal?
सपोर्टिंग
हमारी मैचिंग के मुताबिक ढूंढा जाए वैसे ना ये मिता
Now I hope you have understood everything. I want to stop here. Inshallah we will meet after the winter break. Wish you good luck and enjoy your winter vacations as well. Allah Hafiz.